Day 2, baby. Let's go. We got pretty leveled up right now in the monolith, so we're gonna just go ahead and finish out the campaign while we're at it. Might as well. Alright, cool. Now what else do we need here? We need one more in here. Get that 5 point. See, do we need Viper Fangs? I can't remember. This is the problem. When I make a build guide, I just instantly forget what the fuck it is that I did. I gotta get you guys some sound too. Forgot. I was making calls earlier. Oh, we can switch over the oh shit, okay. I guess I didn't have any more points. Okay, I need to go for a Glacial Strike now, I think. And go for Serrated Claws, get more crit multi. Now I'll fuck with the other stuff, but I'm pretty sure this is the move. Oh, I need to also update this build guide too. I need to put the Apogee in here. Apogee. And then I need to remove... Well, actually, no, I'll keep that. Okay, so I got the Apogee in there now. That's saved. I need to switch around these bear nodes. Okay, so we need to go here. And then here. And what else do we need to do? No, I think that's about it. I think that's good. I'll post this in the Discord just in case anybody wants to fuck with it. So I'll just post all my builds moving forward in the into the Discord, and you guys can fuck with them at your leisure. If I make any updates, I'll just put update on it. That way you guys can see. I'm gonna start making builds for PoE 2 and PoE 1 as well. Just start. I know I say this like all the time, but I'm definitely gonna start picking one archetype and I'm just gonna master it, get it down, and then I'll just make adjustments to it here and there whenever I find something better. I want to get to the point where I'm making well, to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't really know what archetype I want to go for in PoE 2. I might want to go with Mortar Cannons too, but I don't know how good that shit's gonna be. Can you get more than one Mortar Cannon? That's the question. Like, what's your limit? Does it count as a totem? If it counts as a totem, you could just fucking go Titan, I guess. It also depends on what the quality looks like on the gem. We really need to see what the... we need to get an updated POV. I want to know what its crit chance is, like all that shit. Does it scale off your crossbow? We need to know all that stuff. I don't know if I think they showed a picture of the actual skill gem, but I don't know if it's going to change because they keep changing shit and they don't tell us. But I think it'd be good because you can use we use frost bomb for exposure, because it's gonna give us elemental exposure, and then we could just use grenades. Because I had a lot of fun with fucking grenades last time. I think that was one of my most favorite builds. I really hope that they that they get rid of all the weapon limitations next. I mean, they've already bent the knee on skill gems or support gems, so hopefully that's what's coming up next. Nice. Okay, so that's the trick, dude. If you want to fucking get an easy way to farm these rift beasts, you just go get one leveled up and evolved, and you just go hit it in a lower level map, and it's the same. You get the same exact rewards. Damn, this dude should have been one shot. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, it's probably because I lost my melee damage. I lost my flat damage for the minion. Now it's just pure multiplier. But if I get like 30 to 60 flat on the minion, I think he's gonna be doing like 100,000 damage. Like the animations and shit, the cinematics, they look like anime. Nice, dude. Sir Gog is coming on the podcast. That's gonna be a good episode, dude. I gotta find some fun shit past that dude. He's cool. That dude is with the business when it comes to keeping up on PoE news, content. Nice. Sir Gog is locked in, man. We need to get an episode going on for next week. This will be 2 weeks. I wonder who else I can interview. Maybe I could interview I think it's too early to have a repeat on, but I don't know. I was thinking about asking Dreamcorp if he wanted to do another episode, but to do a PoE2 episode. Because he knows a lot, dude. That guy's so fucking smart with this shit. So we'll reach out, dude. We got a bunch more people to reach out to. Maybe I'll make a YouTube post and ask people to suggest people. Maybe I'll do that right now, actually. Create post. Damn, did we miss that passive point? No, we didn't miss that passive point. I don't think I got there yet. I could have sworn it was in that very next area when we crossed the bridge in the Oracle's abode, but could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before. east. Here we go. Damn, was that 75K I hit for? That would have been fat. Hey, what's up, Hero? Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I should link my build to, Oh, cool, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on getting some big guests, too, coming up. So we'll see what happens. I think we're going to be switching over more towards, like, PoE 2 now. And I'm going to venture into Last Epoch, see how that goes as well. Last Epoch doesn't really have the same complexity, though, so it might not be as interesting, but still might be fun to chat with, like, Aaron from Action RPG or, you know, Dreadful or somebody like that. Well, we'll see. PoE 2 looks like it's going to be fun. The new patch looks pretty cool. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it, for sure. That's why I do it. Yeah, I'm fascinated to see how these, how the new skills are going to work in PoE 2. I want to play a mortar cannon league starter. I just don't know what level it's going to be available at. I got to check the patch notes again. But they nerfed artillery ballista, which is really weird. Like, there were some very strange nerfs that they did in the patch notes, but I think that, because a lot of people are getting real doomer about it, I think that the reason why they did those nerfs is because they moved a lot of that power over to the skill tree. And we haven't seen the skill tree yet, so I'm not going to, like, freak out until we see that. Once we see the skill tree, then we'll get a better idea of what's actually happening. Straight up Chad move, dude. Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna start as a Titan, to be honest with you. I might play Titan mortar cannon. Either that or I'm gonna go tactician. I'm not sure. Or I might even go witch hunter, dude. You know, we'll have to see. I don't know. I gotta check what the tags are on the mortar cannon. I forgot what it said in the reveal. I'm pretty sure it counts as a totem. So that would be cool to have, like, multiple totems. Multiple mortar cannons set up. Because essentially what you could do is you could weapon swap, right? You could do one mortar cannon setup with one weapon. And I'm pretty sure you could put a different grenade and do another mortar cannon. So you have two of them. One would fire a debuff and the other one would fire an attack. I don't know if it would work like that, but that's kind of what I was thinking. I really enjoy totem builds, though, in Path of Exile 1, so it might be pretty cool. I really wish that they would add a spell totem and ballista totem support. Yeah, no, for sure. Well, dude, now there's no weapon speed, weapon swap penalty now, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I know. That's what sucks about it, dude. Like, you get, like, these skills are just, like, almost there, but now that the weapon swap penalty's gone, and we can use all the supports across all the different skills, so we might be getting a lot more power than we think. I think that people are really not counting that. What I'm really hoping is that they allow us, if they lift some of the restrictions, dude, like how Path of Exile 1, how you can use certain skills are like limited to sword, mace, or axe, like that. But I'm really hoping they go back to that system, because I think that having the skills limited to one specific weapon type is super restrictive, and I wish they would just lift that. Like you should be able to use like spells with bows. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't make much sense. Why wouldn't you be able to use a spell with a bow or with a sword or a mace? It doesn't. It just, that kind of stuff doesn't make any sense. Or, you know, or even better yet, dude. Like, yeah, exactly. Staffs and slams, quarter staffs and slams. That, you know, that would make a lot of sense. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you can cast spells with the mace? Oh, yeah, you can. My bad. I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought that the spells were restricted. I forgot you can. But you know what I mean? What I was trying to get at. But like, it's just weird that it's so restrictive. Like, there's a bunch of bow spells that you can't use with a crossbow, right? Like, what the fuck? Why can't you use the bow spells with a crossbow? Isn't it also a bow? Am I wrong about that? You can't use the bow spells with a crossbow, right? Or can you? Or am I tripping? Oh, I like the crossbows, dude. Let me see real quick. I'm going to double check on this just to make sure I'm not tripping right now. Because sometimes I get shit mixed up for some reason. It's probably because I'm getting old. But let's see. Let's go to Witch Hunter. Yeah, dude. See, bows and crossbows are two different things. Why would you have that? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. They want to talk about, like, I guess, like fantasy or whatever. Like, you know, they want to have it to be like fit a certain archetype, but that makes zero sense. I mean, obviously, going back vice versa would be weird, like to shoot grenades out of a bow, but I don't know. Yeah, dude, they're different games, man, for sure. I think in PoE 2, I think they're really just trying to do too much right now. I think that if they just really approached it from like a baseline level, but like all these like setting up combos and doing this and doing that and picking up this to cast this, I don't think many people want to do that. Now, I could be wrong by saying that, but I think that a lot of people don't enjoy that play style. Because the infusion thing sounds cool on paper, right? And it's like a lot of things in PoE 2. They sound very cool on paper, but in practice, it's a whole nother thing. When you're getting swarmed by mobs, you're not trying to run and pick up an infusion to cast a spell to get all your damage. That just doesn't make any sense. And they keep going back to that, like, oh, well, why aren't people using combos? It's because, dude, nobody wants to use combos, dude. That's why. That's why. Well, yeah, the thing is, dude, is like, they're trying to force a certain type of play style, which is very weird. And I can turn off specific stuff. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work exactly. I think we really have to wait until we get POB to be updated with all the information, because from what I understand is that you pick them up and they only last a certain amount of time before you have to cast them. So you pick up the infusions and then they have like a timer on them. So you have to use them. Otherwise, I don't know. It is kind of weird though. Like, It's a strange thing to me when like video game developers try to force their players to play a certain way. Yeah, that would be cool if you found a way to stack them, but I don't think you can do that. I think it's set up to where you pick them up and then they like have a timer on them, like they wear off, you know? And we'll see though. We'll see how that works. Because it's one thing too is like if they have an insane pickup range for the infusions, maybe. That's also possible. It's just the first iteration of it is gonna suck. But what I think they should do is just have an unlimited pickup range, right? Like if you drop an infusion, you just automatically pick it up. That way you don't have to like go run and pick something up. That's the part that sucks. It's not a big deal, dude. If like you have to cast a spell, a couple of spells, like one would be like an exposure, like cast Frost Bomb, get them exposure, and then you pick up the infusion, and then you could like throw down a comet or something. That would be cool, but having to run and grab the infusion is the problem. I guess we'll have to see how it works. And I wanted to start with Incinerate, but it looks like, yeah, I don't know, dude. It's weird. Yeah, it should just automatically proc, right? Like Trinity, kind of like Trinity does. How it just fills up the bar, like have like a little indicator above you to let you know how many like infusions you have. And then like once you fill up the bar, then you can cast a spell or something. Something like that. I don't know, I'm still excited for the patch. I don't give a shit, dude. We got mortar cannons. That skill looks cool. I'm just gonna run with it. Make my own build. It's so funny, dude. People are already putting out build guides. We don't even have the skill tree yet. They're like, dude, check out this new broken build for 0.3. Like, dude, what? How do you know? We don't have any information yet. We don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, well, that's true. They're probably just trying to get clicks. I was going to make like a summary video, dude, but there's just so many of them out there. It's like the market's saturated. Probably only get like a couple hundred views. You know, my channel's not that big, so whenever I put out a video and there's so many other videos out, it just gets lost in the shuffle. So maybe I'll find like a different approach to it or something. I'll make like maybe I'll make a video just going over what idea that I kind of want to do. Dude, I know, I saw that. I was like, dude, what? Like, how is it that you know? See, that's the thing, dude. People jump the gun with that shit, just trying to they're trying to farm everybody for views. Don't get me wrong, that dude's super talented, but it's like, come on, man. Quit trying to bait everybody. You're better than that. That's one thing I don't do on my channel, dude. I never try to post bait shit. If I post something, it's going to be useful, you know? Now, I might not put out as many videos, but at least you know you'll never get baited. I also got to rewind the reveal because I actually do have a lot of information I can look at for the mortar cannon, because they actually gave us the tooltip and what it looks like. So I should screenshot that, and then that way I could take a look at it and find out exactly what we can do to scale it. And then I can kind of mess around in POB and fix the other skills that I want to use, because we have all the changes in the patch notes. I could just edit the skill like in POB. But other than that, we definitely need the skill tree, dude. Before we even figure out what's going to be viable. Yeah, it looks pretty fun. That was one of my favorite builds that I played during 0.1 was the Witch Hunter build that I made. It was pretty busted. I mean, it wasn't anything like crazy. I just kind of did my own take on the explosive grenade one and stun grenade. And I was using the oil grenade to get exposure on them, but I think that they fucked the way exposure works, so I think now we're gonna have to like cast Frost Bomb or something to get exposure. But Frost Bomb got buffed, so no matter what, if you're using any type of elemental skill, you definitely want to put Frost Bomb in there because that's the only way to get elemental exposure now. Yeah, it was fun, dude. It was like one of my. Now they also changed the reload penalty for crossbows, so now there's no more movement speed penalty, so it's gonna feel a lot smoother. And then on top of that, you have the mortar cannon, which can auto fire certain grenades for you, so you could set up like a badass, like really powerful combo. I wonder what they did with oil grenade, dude. I didn't see it in the patch notes. I gotta take a look. Because if they got rid of the exposure, then that means that they definitely changed that skill. In fact, let's check it out real quick. I should just bookmark this shit, dude, because I'm going to be coming back to this a million times. Oh, damn, they didn't touch oil grenade at all, huh? Okay, so cluster grenade. Attack damage is now 299 to 490. Holy shit, that got a huge buff, dude. Cluster grenades? And now it fires them in a nova around you. 18 of them. That looks dope. That might be actually super busted, dude. Let's see what else they did. Gas grenade no longer has special behavior, causing it to detonate as soon as it stops bouncing. Instead, it strictly obeys its detonation time like other grenades. Huh. Voltaic grenade now has electrocution debuff to enemy. Now has 210 to 340% more electrocution buildup from hits. The skill gem. Yeah, I think cluster grenade is gonna be the move. Cluster grenade's damage got almost fucking doubled, dude, is what it looks like. That was one of the good ones too. But if all else stays the same, it's gonna be wild. I really wish, dude, that they would have released this game later on down the road. Like a month into PoE 2's release. That way we could have played it and enjoyed it. Like so there's like multiple characters that I want to play, but obviously Path of Exile 2 is such a superior game that everybody's just gonna run over there and play it. I don't think that this game is gonna really make it, dude. If they keep doing that. I don't understand that philosophy. It doesn't make any sense. You would think now that they're acquired by a bigger studio that they would have, like, I don't know, a little bit more sense. Damn, we were only in Act 7. Almost there. Almost there. I'm just gonna keep running, dude. It doesn't even matter at this point. We're so far out leveled now. Over leveled like a motherfucker. Okay, let's get this. Look at this loot. Sometimes they drop good shit. I'm gonna check out the what did last Epoch hit on the Steam charts? Ouch. God damn. Only 75,000 came back? That's crazy. That's only half the amount of people that came back for the last one. That sucks. I think once they make some graphical improvements to this game, it'll be better. This shit looks so janky. It's like, what's really going on in this scene, huh? Yeah. PoE 1's, yeah. PoE 1, dude, has way far superior graphics to last Epoch. And this game is, like, way newer. Yeah, it's okay. It's decent. I mean, I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's half of what they did last time. And that also probably has a lot to do with the fact that they waited so long in between updates last time, so I think there was a lot more anticipation built up. But I think they did great, dude. I like this league mechanic. The league mechanic's a lot of fun, dude. You grow your own boss basically, and you give it all sorts of different attributes, and it drops certain things, and it's fun, dude. I like it. I really wish that they would just find a different way to do the end game progression, like through the monolith. Farming corruption is not the business, dude. I don't like it at all. Like, I really, really dislike farming corruption. I do not know how I'm missing so many idle slots. Yeah, that's the problem right there. Is like you get to a certain point and you're like, holy shit, dude, like how much more do I have to do this? But that's the end game, right? It's infinitely scaling difficulty. So I guess the name of the game for a lot of people is just how high you can go on corruption. But it's, dude, I mean, that's not fun. For me. For me, it's not fun. I've had a build that goes up to almost 1,000 before, and dude, it's so painful doing that. Like, they should just have a blanket corruption, right? Like, you can farm it, and you farm it, and you just get, and it applies all the way across all of them. That would definitely feel like 1,000% better. That way you only have to farm one monolith before, you know? And all the corruption applies to that. But even then, dude, like, just finding a different end-game mechanic in general would be good. Just scrap the whole corruption system in general. Yeah, well, I think, dude, I really think that they're missing out on the dungeon system. That's what I think they're missing out on. I think that if they just focused on making more dungeons, because the dungeons in this game are so fucking cool. They're so cool, dude. Temporal Sanctum, how you, like, go back in time, and then you go forward in time, and, like, you kind of have to, like, solve the puzzle of the dungeon. It's got, like, different layout. That's a really cool concept, and I think that if they came up with more dungeons, it would be very fucking cool. They could just make the end game just like dungeons, you know? Like a way to scale up the dungeons harder and harder. Like maybe make the dungeons infinitely scaling. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I like the what's the other one? The one where you get Peak of the Mountain from? Soulfire, is it the Soulfire Bastion or the Lightless Arbor? Lightless Arbor. Lightless Arbor is cool too. And then Soulfire Bastion, they're all three of them are fucking dope, dude. Like the Soulfire how you make yourself immune to one element at a time, that's fucking cool too. I like all of them. And I think that if they just like added more tiers to the dungeons, I think it could be very, very cool. Oh shit, did they fix this quest finally or no? Oh, they did. Nice. Okay. Okay, what else do we need? We need to get the bitter wing. So back to the map. Why is it telling me to go back there? Oh, we need to go to the ice cavern, that's why. Okay. I think I heard somewhere, dude, that they were working on they're working on a different engine or something, or maybe like a different version of Unity to put the game on to make it look a lot better. But I think if they did that and then they added some sort of like better end game mechanic, I think this game would be great. I think a lot of people would play this game. It'd probably have like 100K every release. They also need to work on the skills a little bit too. Like I would add something else to the skill tree. Something else that like improves synergies and stuff. I don't know exactly what they could do, but they were talking about skill sigils before. And I don't know exactly what those were going to be, but they were talking about them. They just never came out. It was on their timeline too. They're going to have skill sigils. It looked fucking cool, dude. It looked like you were going to be able to like put a skill inside of another skill tree. That's what it looked like. I don't know exactly what was going to happen, but yeah, well, I think they said they were going to add more classes. That would be cool, though. Like 2 more classes would be dope. I don't know what they could add, though. Let's see. What could they add? They already have a necromancer. They got a druid. Maybe a warrior class, like a barbarian or something. That'd be fucking cool. They already have like a rogue class. I really like the fact that you can do a melee mage in here too. Battle mages are fucking cool. That's like one of my favorite archetypes in any ARPG. You know what'd be cool too is if they added like a priest class. Not because like a lot of people play together, but just like a holy spellcaster class. That'd be really cool too. You don't really see that too often except in WoW. I think they have a priest class in WoW. I was never a WoW player, but I'm pretty sure they do. And then you could also have it to where you can like you can cast healing on yourself, but if you are in a party, you can heal your party too. That'd be pretty cool. Or maybe some kind of like martial art class, like a monk. That'd be sweet. We're almost done with this shit. Probably take advantage of this while we're at lower levels too. Let's see. Oh, what did we get? Oh, throwing damage. Ooh, look at that. Melee lightning, melee damage, elemental damage, melee fizz, necrotic. It's kind of funny that it allows you to do that. It just allows you to build them up, and then you could just go into a way lower area and just go kill them real quick and one-shot them, and it still gives you the same reward. Damn, I hit 200k on that one. That's crazy. Dude, this new amulet that they put in the game is fucking dope, too. When you kill the Rift Beast, depending on how you have the Rift Beast set up, like you build it up a certain way, and then it drops an amulet, and you equip that amulet, and then you can proc that same exact Rift Beast that you built. So it's basically like you build your own minion. It's fucking dope. That's a really cool item, dude. That's what I love about this game, dude, is these developers, man, they come up with all sorts of really cool ideas. So now every time I hit a boss, it procs the same exact Rift Beast that came from this amulet. Or they dropped that amulet. It's pretty fucking awesome. Movement speed, baby. Let's go. almost there, dude. I think we'll be in Act 8 right now, so we only got one more act to go. Oh, actually, no, we have 2 more acts to go, don't we? Because they added the ancient era now. I wonder how many acts they're gonna add total. I'm not a big lore guy, but so I don't really know any of the lore in this game. I kind of get the story, but I'm not one of those dudes that gets really into the stories of the video games. I just like playing them. What? Does it say client version is out of date? Oh, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, we gotta add this hot fix real quick. Let's do this, and then I'll be right back. I gotta hot fix this shit real fast. Alright, there we go. We're all hot fixed up now. I wanted to check this out real quick. I want to try to find the mortar cannon. The mortar cannon skill gem. I want to find the what the actual skill gem looks like. So that's volcanic fissure. Where is the mortar cannon one? I know they played it. There's forge hammer. That one looked kind of cool, but I think that all the nerfs to warrior were just really, really uncalled for. There's perfect strike. Molten blast. Was it before the warrior? That shit looks actually pretty busted, to be honest with you. With all the fissures like that coming out of your feet. Okay. So that's freezing salvo, right? Oh no, that's escape shot. Freezing salvo, snipe. So they're actually it actually makes it look like snipe will be actually viable to actually use, or what? I think no matter what, they're always just gonna have they're always gonna have conflict with the people that play PoE1 and the people that enjoy PoE2. It's always gonna be split. There's always gonna be people that hate it and then people that love it, and it's really weird that they would do that with their audience. So I already know what kind of game the people that play PoE1 like. But I don't know. I think with all these changes, it should feel really good, dude. It should feel a lot better. The main thing was the movement speed. That was the one thing that was really bothering me. And I think now with the sprint, it'll be a lot better. I think they said it's 50% movement speed. So it's essentially like hitting a Quicksilver flask, but a little bit better. Come on, man. Where the fuck is it? Did they not? I could have sworn that they showed it, dude. I don't. Am I tripping or what? Support gem, sprinting, interlude, skill changes. It's right when they're showing the. Demon form is such a cool concept too. It's like if you could make that thing actually viable to where you can stay in demon form like most of the time, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, so here. It's probably down here a little bit. I also wanted to see how this dude's picking up these these infusions. It doesn't really look like they're showing how he picks them up. Oh, maybe you do have to run right over him. That would be super clunky, dude. If that's how it's going to be. Oh, wait. So the skill gem says collect them from how far away? What does it say? The support? Okay, so elements created by supported skills can be collected from 17% further away. Free shock and ignite. Oh, okay. 100% further away. Holy shit. Okay. That might actually feel pretty dope, dude. Okay, let's see. 5% chance per power to spawn cold without freezing. On shocking a target. Interesting. Okay. That's fucking weird, dude. Huh. Where is the crossbow section, dude? I couldn't have skipped right over it. There's the monk. There's the hollow palm. Okay, there's the monk again. Monk. Blood mage. Witch. What am I missing here, dude? Oh, here's the crossbow one. Okay, cool. So they got banners. Where are we at? We're at 2450. Let's go back to 2419. 2353. Okay, looks like we probably just skipped right over it.
This change benefits everyone, not just crossbow skills. With both of these changes put together, the run and gun playstyle feels much better. It's hard to explain how important this change is for the feel of the class. The Mercenary is also a good chance to talk about how we're rebalancing to make comboing skills much better. Take Shock for example. It buffs damage and lasts 4 seconds right now, but that isn't really giving you enough time to take advantage of it. If you're going to add a lightning skill into a build that otherwise wouldn't use one, we need to make mechanics like this much better. So we've increased shock duration on monsters to last 8 seconds. And skills like Plasma Blast, which are intended to be good at shocking enemies, now increase the damage bonus by a lot more. You'll find changes like this all around the game. Chill now lasts 8 seconds, giving you more of a reason to weave in cold damage. Freezing skills are better at freezing. Burning skills need to cause burns that last longer. But making skills like Permafrost Bolts and Incendiary Shot double down on how they're supposed to be used, it makes using them in your build alongside other skills much more likely. We're also making sure to buff specific combos too. The freeze explosions from frag rounds now chain to nearby enemies. And using high velocity rounds with armor break will now fragment the opponent's armor. This causes monsters to take a portion of high velocity rounds damage with every subsequent hit, even tiny pellets. So that means following it with a shotgun blast is way more effective. Now there's a lot more buffs to crossbow skills, but for now I'm just going to talk about the new one we added.
Oh shit, dude, so it's a meta skill? Grenade duration. Oh no, okay, so it is a totem. Okay, hold on. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, dude, I really think that totems is going to be the play. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a... Because the banners look... The banners look really cool. There might be some really cool shit we could do with okay, whatever. I'll fuck with this later. All right, that worked perfect. We needed to teleport back anyway. I'm glad that did it for us. Let's get this campaign finished. We're almost there too. We only need a couple more slots. And we need one more passive point and then 2 more slots. And we're good to go, baby. We can just go back to the oh, I also need to get to the Merchants Guild too. Forgot about that. I should just ask somebody to give me the portal to it, and that way I don't even have to go through the rest of the campaign. I did kind of want to check out the last act though. I think a lot of people just cheese that shit though. They don't even go for it. forgot to change this too. No. I forgot. We could do the I forgot I have this too. Damn, look how cool the fucking bear looks, the polar bear. Polar bear or lizard bear? I wonder which one I should go for. Probably polar bear looks way better. The equip now button never even works. It's so funny. Cool. Nice. Now we got ourselves a polar bear. It's cool how the fucking MTXs are so cheap and shit for the skills. Now here we go. I can't go in there yet. Huh? I think that's the last skill point that we need. Oh, that's why. Okay. There we go. This bear is so fucking busted, dude. Once this build gets min-maxed, this thing's gonna be so cracked. I'm gonna be one-shotting bosses with this thing. All I need to do is just add flat damage to it. There it is. There we go. That was the final passive. Oh yeah, we need to get more. Can we go for more health or no? There it is. Take me to the island. Time to go fuck up Legon. I can't remember which one it is. It gives me the last idle passive slot, but can't remember if it's in here or not. I want to use that new Primordial unique and use it and make a Cyclone build with it. That thing looks fucking absolutely busted. The new Primordial two-handed axe that they have, I think it's called something Cadence. That thing looks absolutely insane. You could just make a straight up Warpath build with it. Absolutely nuts. I can't remember. Does this give me a passive point or idle slots? I can't remember. Which one is it? Let's see. Does it give me? No, it doesn't. It only gives me... Oh shit. You know what I can do here? I can just go get the Sapphire Tablet. I don't even have to go back. That's it. Oh, I do need to get... Maybe somebody will port me to the Merchants Guild. And then I don't have to do any of this anymore. That'll be it. Then we could just go back to the monolith. like the way that the new loop filter is too. It's pretty sick. You can put just beams on whatever you want. There it is. I think that's the final slot, isn't it? Yep. There we go. We got him. Sick. Let's see if we could do... Come on, man. Somebody portal me. Somebody help. Help. I already said invite. Okay, I guess he doesn't want to do it. fuck it. We'll just go through it. What an idiot. As an upstanding member of the Circle of Fortune, I cannot break my vow. What a fucking lame, dude. Holy shit. Is he being serious? Wow, dude. That guy's probably never gotten laid in his entire life. That dude is probably still a virgin. That's sad, dude. I feel bad for that guy. Like, dude, I don't know if anybody's told you this. It's just a video game. He probably has like Circle of Fortune tattooed on his neck. He's just sitting at home in his mom's basement. Yeah, man, we're Circle of Fortune gang. I can't break my vow. Oh shit, loot lizard explosion. Incoming. Oh shit, dude, holy shit, no! Come back here. We're just gonna drop a bunch of nothing anyway. Yep. Too low a level. Oh, there was already a duplication bug? That's why you can't invite anybody? That's crazy. Okay, well there goes that idea. I guess we gotta finish the campaign now, huh? If we want to get action on the Merchants Guild, we gotta at least get to the to Act 9. We're almost there though, so it's alright. One more little area and we're good to go. This will be an easy fight now. Come on, leg on. I wonder if they fixed this shit. Nope, nope, you can still cheese it and just sit on the fucking floor or on the stairs. That's crazy. I wonder if they're ever going to make this a real fight, because the actual real fight is kind of challenging. A lot of people were struggling with it. At least I was in the very beginning. The waves look a lot nicer though, that's cool. They don't look all cheap. I mean, they still could look kind of lame, but they look a lot better than they used to. I need me some aftershock on melee hit totems or idols. Get over here, dude. Easy peasy. You're weak. You're weak, leg on. Weak ass son of a bitch. Right here, all we gotta do is just to one more area and then we can get there. It's the Merchant's Guild. That's the cool thing too, is like you don't have to get the quests in this game. You can just like the side quests. I mean, to get everything that you need, you can just you can get them way before the campaign's even over. I like that. That's a cool feature too, how they allow you to have more quests than needed. What does this dude say? No. You got it from the Nemesis? That's funny. Alright, it's about to be booze time. Booze time. There we go. We made it. We made it. All right. That's it. Cool. Now we just need to grab the Merchants Guild and then we are out of here. Let's go. Tell me more. Alright, sick. I'm gonna try to list that one that I found. Where is the Phantom grip? Where's it at? 3LP, baby. Let's list that shit. Oh, this is dope now. I like this so much better, dude. This layout. Oh yeah, let's we can go and check prices now. Let's see. Let's see how this shit works. Okay, so we can go here and then we can shift click. There we go, and just search for it. Phantom grip, 6 modifiers. Now let's take off the modifiers and let's do 3LP. There we go. Damn, dude, 2 million gold. Holy shit, that was a come up. Wow. I'm just gonna sell it for... And it's +2 to mint. Damn, that's a fucking... That's a good roll, too. Everything is maxed pretty much except for the increased forge weapon duration. Oh, never mind. It's 67% effectiveness. That sucks. Oh, well. Let's list it and... Oh, we don't even have enough favor to list it. Never mind. That sucks. Well, we've got some favor right now. That's a come up though. We came up on that pretty good. Probably sell that for like 5 million eventually. Alright, cool. That's it. We did it. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick and then I will be right back. We're gonna run a couple of these monoliths and I'm out for the night. It's been a long day. We need to farm some of these idols is what we need. Oh yeah, I wanted to put on, let's see. Oh shit, dude, people are already, oh, Connor's gonna make a lightning rod Amazon, huh? That's crazy. He's gonna have to change his name to One Rod Left. He's not doing any sort of mana stacking. That's fucking wild. Now we can finally start farming some gear. Let's go. Fucking awesome that I got that 3 LP drop. That was so crazy. What a wild drop. First thing. That was like one of the first legendary items that I got. Legendary potential items. That means that we're going to be able to basically just cap all of our resistances instantly. I just need to sell it and then get favor. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, we're getting poison. Fuck. I should go here, that's right. So we can start trying to farm idols. Probably put out the bear, considering this is a bear build. There we go. Nice. 70k hit. As soon as we get some flat damage on there, we can start getting over 100,000. Start getting close to one-shotting some bosses. All I need to do is just get, I get the Apogee of Light with 2 LP on it, and then I'll just get flat on it. Flat minion, flat minion physical, flat a minion spell. Or no. Or flat minion cold, I think. There's 2 flats that I can get. I can't remember exactly what they are, but I think it ends up being like 66 total, which will be absolutely insane. And I need to find other sources of flat minion damage, and then this thing will go right through the fucking roof. There's another nemesis. Oh, nice. Fuck. Damn it, dude. I wish I had another Apogee right now. God damn it. Shit, that sucks. Oh, well. Well, we could put the... Let's see, what could we put in here? Let's do a good one. Yeah, let's do the Mad Alchemist ladle. Because this will probably be able, we'll probably be able to sell that. If we get good rolls on it, though. We got to get good rolls. I'm going to need to do a PoE 2 run here soon. And, yeah, I don't know. I didn't even make a... I have like 1 character from the last season that I barely even played. Minion melee, minion spell. Reduce damage from crit. There we go. Melee damage. And melee damage, spell damage. Eh, whatever. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, buy all items, sell all items, and buy basic items. Buy set items, buy specific unique items. Yeah, we gotta keep going. Let's see if we can forge any of our gear right now. Let's see. Okay, we got fizz. It's got fizz res. Get that up there. T4. That's all right. Do we have a? Did we get a serpent strike one? No, we didn't get one yet. That sucks. Lightning damage. This one we need to get. Holy shit, do we only have 1 movement speed affix? Affix shard? That's crazy. This one we can go all the way up on strength. LA res. I know we need to be 69 to forge that one. Or maybe we can move this minion dodge rating to something else. Fuck, that sucks. Okay, we can definitely fuck with this one. Get it up to minion health, armor, fire res, health. There we go. A lot better. Let's go. Let's chaos this. Come on, give me strength, baby. Fuck. It always does that shit. You always gives me one that I don't have, dude. It sucks. Let's see if we can get this one into a better spot. Okay, cool. Armor and reduced damage taken from crits. Nice. Okay, so we have crit avoidance, but then we have 13, 35, so that's 35. We definitely need to get... How many shattering? Jesus, dude, what is going on right now? That's crazy, man. I do not have, I don't know what it is, but I'm not finding, like, shattering runes, which is really wild. Normally, I can just shatter everything in my inventory pretty much, like, right away. But it's pretty nuts. Sorry, at the next level I'll be able to get something. Okay, so this one's going to give us a Weaver point. I'll be able to slap one of those. I'll just go straight for the loot lizards. Because the more loot lizards, the better, and I'll have more chance to farm idols. As soon as I can get that Aftershock one on the melee hit, it'll be way better. 43k. Oh yeah, that's what I need. I need fizz. I need a melee or minion cold penetration is what I need. Or minion physical penetration. And then minion flat damage. God damn, it took me a long time. Oh, yeah, that's why, because we were in the campaign, that's why. See, this game is weird because you only have you have very few sources of flat damage in this game, and then everything is just increased damage and then more multiplier. In Path of Exile, it's way different. So you have a fuck ton of flat damage and a little bit of increase, or I mean a lot of increase, and then just a little bit of multiplier. So it's I don't know, it's weird. Obviously, just depending on what you're playing, but... Damn! Come back here, little loot lizard. Come on, man. Give me that ornate idol, dude. Is that the one I need? I'm picking them all up just in case I die anyway. Earthquake's up to doing 45k. I think I can get that thing up to doing like a lot more than that. Damn, I could probably sell that shit. Any plus to anything, plus levels like that, I could probably sell in the Merchants Guild. Damn, necrotic damage? Seriously, dude? What the fuck? What the fuck's up with that shit? At least I got fire damage. Well, I mean, kind of. Oh, let's kill this champion real quick. Lame ass motherfucker. You're a lame ass champion. Get over here. Get over here, punk. Oh damn, he one-shotted him that quick? Jesus. See, that's the cool thing about that amulet, dude, is it procs the minion. No, we don't need that. Where's the adorned idol? Oh shit, it's another avalanche boulder one. Jesus Christ, dude. How many more avalanche boulders are you trying to give me, dude? What's really going on here? Okay, we're getting some favor though. Let's see, let's go to the tree, man. We need loot lizards. Nice. Arena echoes no longer appear on your echo web. I wish there was a way to spawn, the idle lizards. Because that's ultimately what I would like to do, is just farm the idols. It's so cool that the people from EHG are playing the game with you and like messaging people. It's pretty cool. That's one thing you don't see with grinding gear games. Well, at least we don't know. I mean, they could just have like a different name, but it's cool that the people have EHG in their name, so you know it's them. They're always chatting with people in the global. How do you guys like it? Oh, you only need one level 90 timeline to unlock Empowered now? Sick. You don't have to do all three now. Sick. Well, let's get there, baby. I don't know if it'd be better to get the flat damage or the pen. Well, I'll just try to roll both, but fuck. It'd be very nice if I could get both on there. I'm gonna need double T7s though. Dual T7, T7 flat and T7 penetration. And then this build will go to the fucking moon, baby. Let's take a blast to the moon. That's what I missed. I missed playing fucking music on stream, but ever since I've been going to YouTube, man, you can't fucking do it. You get silenced. I wish that there was a way to record a separate track in OBS for YouTube specifically, but I don't think it works like that. I'm pretty happy with how this build turned out so far, though. It's pretty good. Damn, dude, the bear just kills shit when I'm not even there, dude. I don't even have to apply the chill to it. It's crazy. Very nice. Morning frost, humming bee. Oh, there we go. Mini. Oh no, it's not mini cold though. Fuck. Nope. Nope. Is this 2%? That's 3%. No. Alright, let's go. This dude's gonna get smoked right now. Watch this shit. Bam! One shot, baby. Here we go. Oh yeah, you can't one-shot him. He's got the phases or whatever. Can't get hit by that shit. That. Oh shit! No. Close enough, though. Jesus. There it is. What do we get? Health, health, crit chance. Let's go for health. Fuck it. It's a low roll, though. Use your portal to travel onwards, traveler. Is this ending of the storm already? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, this is the Lagon one. Alright. Let's see what it gives us. Well, I mean, 98% increased lightning damage. That's okay for a leveling item, I guess. Damn, that's crazy. It only gave me T4 fire damage on the Abacus rod. That's fucking nuts. Whatever, man. Shit's so busted, though. Yeah. I mean, at level 78, dude, if I'm one-shotting unique enemies, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I think you get more favor, too, the the higher the level of places, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn, we need fucking poison resistance in a bad way right now. Holy shit. Damn, even when he's not hitting the earthquake, he's still hitting for 8k. That's not bad. Not bad at all. I'll take that shit all day long. See if anybody... Oh, people did respond. Cal Torak. Not try. Why not try? I'll reach out to Cal, see if he wants to do the pod. He already has a podcast, so I don't know if he'd probably be down to do mine. He seems like he'd be a good guest. He's pretty knowledgeable about this shit. What did it give us? Absolutely nothing. Well, no, actually, no, wait, we might be able to make something good out of this. Nope. Banish. Let's go whack this champion real quick. This is going to be the end of the road for me. I'm hopping off of this. I gotta go to bed. There's another Rift Beast in here too. Oh fuck, we forgot to do the shit. I gotta go back to the other timeline too. I forgot to get the other point. Actually no, it's probably not even gonna be worth it. Yeah, so far this build's fucking cooking. Cooking, baby! Got a few more optimizations to make and just get max resistances, and then we will be gravy. And on top of that, we came up on that one item. That's gonna fund like the whole build, or at least the beginning part of it. We'll obviously come in max it, but 2 million gold's gonna do us pretty solid. We'll at least be able to get the idols too. That'll be nice. Oh shit, I mean to leaf slam over there, fuck. There it is. Alright, that's all she wrote for me. I am out for the night. Good night, and I will be back on Sunday night. Peace out.